I get lots of scam emails asking me to click on something to verify or reset a password. Should I be clicking on those? Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Coffee with Carlson. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. You didn't eat too much. I still feel a little bit full, but I think we'll all get through it okay. Maybe I go for a run later this afternoon. Hope you're all enjoying a nice hot cup of strangely warm coffee this morning. I want to give a big shout out to one of my customers, Ashley Tinker over at Heal by Touch Massage Therapy and Float. They're running some specials right now. I think today, Black Friday specials, or no, today's Black Friday. I'm filming it on Black Friday, but I don't know if the specials will be good next week. Hop on over to them on Facebook and check them out, see what their specials are. She's got some great specials for the end of the year. Ashley Tinker, Heal by Touch, out on Highway 27 and Sparta Road. Thank you very much for being a great friend and customer. We appreciate it. Today's topic is scam emails and internet security. One of the things I think I've talked about before, but really try to hammer it home at my house, at my office, to my customers, everywhere I can, that cyber crime and cyber theft is on the rise across the world. Do everything that you can to protect yourself. I think I've talked before about auto password generators that generate crazy 16-character passwords. Those are the best, most secure ways. Reset them often. I know a lot of people have had their Facebook accounts hacked recently. Those things can be avoided if you reset your password to something very complex on a regular basis. So make sure that you do that. Today, I want to review some emails that I've seen over the last couple of weeks that I've saved up, that I've gotten or my customers have gotten, and just show you how they look, whether they're official, and talk you through it a little bit. Okay, so we're going to switch over now to picture in picture. All right, there I am way up there in the corner. So this is the first one that I got, and this one says it's a scam alert. So that automatically puts you at alert, like, oh man, something's wrong with my Social Security account. I need to go there and check that out. So on this particular one, this is actually a legitimate email from the Social Security Administration telling you what types of scams that you're getting. If you receive call, text, or email threats to suspend your Social Security benefits, any of those things, demands, requests for immediate payment or gift cards, those are common threats that you get when you're on the internet. You get threats like that. So in this particular instance, it gives you a lot of warnings, and there's no place to click on here. Well, there are a couple of places down here to click to email, but clicking is what the scammers want you to do. So my general advice is never give any information out on an incoming phone call, no matter who the person on the other end claims to be, and no matter how aggressive they get in telling you need to give them the information. If they call and say they're calling from your bank and they need to verify something from you, hang up and call your bank. If they give you a hard time about that, then definitely hang up. But tell them, no, I'm going to call the number on my credit card or the number to my local bank and talk to them and find out if it's legit. In this case, I would recommend that you never click on any of these email links because of the potential threat that it might cause, because it could be fake. And some of the ways you can see if it's fake, and this doesn't work either. This says that it's from ssa.gov. But see, in the beginning here, there's this part that says subscriptions, and they can tweak those URLs just a little bit to make them, and set up fake web pages to make them look legitimate. They can even spoof them and make them look like they're coming from an email address that they're not. My recommendation in this case, go straight to the Social Security Administration website, log in with your credentials there, and make sure that they're legitimate. So this is another one that I got this week. This one says that you've received a new voicemail from caller ID blah, blah, blah. carlsonaccounting.com voice message service. Click here to listen to this 37-second message. Definitely 100% a scam, but it kind of makes it look legit. It says AT&T up there. So people think, oh, it says AT&T, it's got a caller ID. Maybe I recognize part of that number that it's calling from. In this case, I don't. It's got my email address. It says carlsonaccounting.com. But look at the URL of this email address, dave@baghouse.com. No idea what that is. But if you click on that link or the attachment that's in here, you're going to have something bad happen to your computer, guaranteed 100% of the time. So semi-legitimate. I think this one doesn't look very legitimate, but it could cause you to think twice and whether or not I need to do that. All right, this one actually is legitimate. It came from Overstock store credit card, and it says, we're writing to remind you that change in terms effective January 1. You might recall seeing the notice. Click to our secure message center to find out if it's legitimate. Okay, you see that URL there that's highlighted is huge. How do I know where that's really taking me? Again, never click on this. If you actually have an Overstock store credit card, you know what the actual account is, the website is that you need to go to check your account information. So log in directly to your account at overstock.com and have it linked there. And that goes for anything, whether it's Best Buy card, Nordstrom card, Lowe's card, Walmart card, whatever it is, always go to the URL that you're familiar with, the one that's on your statement or on your card, to make sure that it's legitimate. Let's take a look at another one. I've got 6 of them here that I've saved over the last few weeks. Okay, this is a great one. This says it's Norton LifeLock. Your subscription is about to expire. You need to renew it right away. Sorry, that's too big. You need to renew it right away. It's got an invoice number. Norton LifeLock email says my account has expired. It's got my email address. It's got an invoice number. It's got similar pricing of a 3-year subscription. I don't know what it costs. I don't have one of these subscriptions. So 100% not something that I pay for or that I would ever get. It's got a link down here to an Outlook URL that you can click on, that they ask you to click on so that you can secure this. But look at the email that it came from. hgigcbig74@gmail.com. No way is Norton LifeLock, the internet security fraud company, going to be sending you an email from someone's personal email address. So again, big red flag. I know I don't have a Norton account, and I know that that email address is definitely not legitimate and not from Norton. And by the way, they call you too and try the same scam that way, because most of these scammers know whether or not you clicked on the email. So if you clicked on the email, your phone number is public, they could jump on and try and call you at the same time to scare you a little bit more that there's some sort of fraud occurring. Let's go to the next one. This one is one from Google, and it's a warning. It's not asking me to click. Well, it is asking me to click somewhere, but it says a Windows device has recently signed out of your Google account. I don't really use Google that much anymore. We use Microsoft Office 365 here now, but I do have a Google account, so this could be legitimate. My email address was one time tied to my Google account, so that could be legitimate. And it says if you didn't sign out of this device, someone else is using your account. Check and secure your account now. So if you know that you signed out of a Google account or any account and you got this warning right after you signed out of it, then there's no need for you to do anything because you know that it's legitimate. If you didn't do this and you didn't log out or force a log out of your Google account or whatever the account is somewhere else, then this email offers you the option to click right here where it says check activity so that you can see whether or not it's legitimate. Again, never click on these links, even if you think the email is legit and it came from Google. Go straight to google.com, log into your account there, and check for the secure message center to see if there are any security warnings that you might need to follow up on. Also, if you didn't log out of that account, my recommendation would be to reset your password with one of those 16-digit auto-generated passwords as soon as possible. And the last one, I don't have a Bank of America account at all, but I got this. It says it came from EM. This part right here is the part that kind of concerns me. EMCOM. It doesn't mean it's not legitimate. But again, even if you think it's legitimate, don't click on the links to sign into a Bank of America account where it says see your meter level to see how secure your account is. Never click on that because you don't know if that's a legitimate link to Bank of America. Go straight to the bank. Go straight to your Bank of America account, log in there, look in the secure message center to make sure there's a message there. Now, unfortunately, a lot of banks don't put the messages there into your secure message center, so it might force you to call them to make sure it's legitimate. Even if they do that, it's much more secure and better for you to give them a call, the number on the back of your card or on your monthly statement, to make sure that you're in the right spot. Sometimes banks have chat windows when you log into your account online. You could send them a secure message there or through the chat to make sure it's legitimate as well. Well, that does it for this week. I thought this topic would be appropriate because we have Cyber Monday today. So many of you are online. Make sure to check your security settings. Make sure you don't click on any emails. You're going to be getting flooded with a lot of order confirmation, shipping notifications. Make sure, unless you're 100% sure they're legitimate, that you don't use them. If you need to get in touch with us anytime, 863-382-4141, or you can research at the web at carlsonaccounting.com, and you can even schedule an appointment right there on the webpage. I know we're posting these videos on Facebook and YouTube now to try and increase viewership. If you haven't, please flip over to YouTube and like and subscribe to our page so we can help grow that channel as well. We appreciate you joining us. Only a couple weeks until Christmas. Hope you have a great day. We'll see you next week on Coffee with Carlson.